loves, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my birth story. I've gotten a lot of questions regarding it, so I'll be talking about that today, just kind of sharing with you guys what happened. And also wanted you guys to meet my baby Liam. Oh, he's so cute. He's actually doing really good right now. He's been pretty cranky. We tried filming this earlier and he was not having it. So he's doing a lot better right now. So yeah, say hi, baby. Hi. He is actually 10 weeks old today, you guys. I cannot believe he's already almost 3 months old. Time is going by super fast, and I'm just, I love him so much. Past 2 months have honestly been the best time of my life, and also the hardest. I love being a mom though. Like, seriously, he is everything to me. He's my whole world. This little guy right here. I also wanted to apologize for the lack of videos. I just really wanted to take a break and really focus on this little guy right here. You know, I wanted to give him my 100%. Now that we're actually getting the hang of things, I think I can start filming more. And yeah, I'm excited to be back. I hope you guys like this video. So that morning I actually had my weekly checkup. The week before that I was 4 centimeters dilated. That day when my doctor checked me, I was pretty much 6 centimeters dilated. So to get things going again, she did this the week before, she stripped my membrane. I believe that's the term. If it's not, I'm so sorry. I'm not really like a professional with the terms and everything like that. But so she did that, and then I left the hospital. Tom and I actually had lunch that day. We even went shopping. We also decided to go for a walk in the mall just to kind of, you know, get things going. And still nothing. I wasn't getting any contractions or cramps or anything like that. So we decided to go home. We got home probably around 1 o'clock. Tom left to go to work for the rest of the day. And around 2 o'clock, I started getting contractions. It wasn't super close to each other. It started being like every 10 minutes. And then eventually it was like every 6 minutes, and that's when I called Tom. I told him, I was like, these contractions are getting closer and closer, and it was actually starting to hurt to a point where I had to stand up and then sit down, stand up and sit down. Like, I kind of didn't know what to do with myself because it was hurting. And I've never really had cramps before, so it was really all new to me and it was painful. So I called him and I told him, I think we have to go to the hospital. I think it's happening. So he came home around 3. We headed to the hospital. We got there almost 4 o'clock. And the walk from the parking lot to the room upstairs, oh my goodness. I remember I had to stop a few times because my contractions were really bad. Like, it was hurting so bad, you guys. If you hear something, that's Liam. He's right behind me. Once I got to the room, the nurse checked me and I was 6 centimeters dilated, and my contractions, you know, were really happening and they were getting really close to each other. So I changed into my gown. I was fine still. I was kind of like walking around, moving just to kind of get my mind off the pain. So that was around 4 o'clock. Around 5 o'clock, they asked me if I wanted epidural. And I said yes, because this was already so painful. I believe they gave me my epidural around 6 o'clock. So getting to epidural, I was really nervous because I heard a lot of different things. Like, I heard it hurted a lot. I heard from some people it was like nothing. So yeah, I was really scared. Didn't really know how to prepare myself. And by the way, for those asking, I didn't have a whole birth plan or anything. I was just like, just go with the flow. So anyways, I got my epidural around 6 o'clock. It did not hurt at all, you guys. Like, it went perfectly smoothly. I was really scared, but the entire process went really smoothly. I waited for it to kick in and it never did. Even though they gave me like more dosage of it, it was like one of those things that you click every 10 minutes or something like that, you know, I don't know what it's called. But yeah, they started giving me more dosage of it, actually. Not by that thing, but like actually giving me more dosage. But it just didn't work. So my contractions were just getting worse and worse, and I started kind of screaming, and oh my gosh, the nurse was like, breathe, breathe, and I'm just like, girl, it hurts. And almost 7 o'clock, the epidural just didn't kick in at all, so they decided to give me another one. Now, the second time they gave me epidural, it hurted so bad. I felt the needle, I felt everything, you guys. Like, it was awful. So the first one didn't hurt, the second one killed me. Like, it hurted so bad, I can't even, you guys. So I waited for that to kick in, and still nothing. By 7 o'clock, I was fully dilated. My water still didn't break. But yeah, the doctor had to break my water. The epidural still did not work. I still felt everything. Oh my goodness. It was like, the pain, I don't even know how to describe it. It was like major cramps, but 100 times worse. I'm sorry if I'm scaring some of you guys, but it was painful. It was to a point where I was like, do I sit down? Like, do I lay down? Do I go on my side? I don't know what to do. And then 7 o'clock came around, and that's when I actually started pushing. The only person in the room, aside from the nurses and the doctor, was Tom. I just really wanted it to be kind of like our intimate moment, just for us two. Plus, he was really the only one who can really calm me down. And he did so good, you guys. The entire time he held my hand, he was telling me to breathe, he was really doing everything he could to calm me down, because, you know, those contractions were so painful and pushing was so hard. When they tell you to breathe, you breathe, okay? And just really try to focus, I guess. I don't know, like, it just kind of, I guess, pretty much did what they kept telling me to do. And it was, there was a point where I thought I couldn't do it anymore. It was, I was like, I remember telling Tom, I'm like, I can't do it. It was just so hard. I felt like the 2 hours felt like forever to me. Even though the nurses and the doctor was just like, oh my gosh, you're doing so good. Everything is going so quickly for you. He's almost here. And I'm sitting here like, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. This is taking forever. It felt like forever, seriously. But it did take 2 hours for me to push him out. He was here at 9:06 p.m. So, yeah, once his head came out, everything kind of just like came out super quickly, like his entire rest of his body. And it was just like this huge relief. I don't know, I guess that moment went by so fast, and then I started crying when I heard him crying, and oh my gosh. To tell you the truth, I thought it was going to be more traumatizing than I thought. The whole experience, I feel like, was amazing. Even though, yes, there was pain, the 2 hours was so worth it. And like, he's the cutest thing ever. He's my entire world. Yeah, I loved it, I guess. Yeah, it really wasn't as traumatizing as I thought it would be, and I would do it again. So we're just really happy that everything went smoothly. He's healthy. Yeah, the only thing really was that epidural didn't work, but that didn't stop me. You know, everything went great. We actually thought it was going to be smaller. Like, we thought maybe around 6 pounds, but he's like 7 pounds. He's big. To me, he's big. So yeah, my belly was all baby pretty much. So that is my birth story, you guys. Everything went well. You know, again, I really thought it was gonna be harder and a lot more traumatizing, because, you know, I've watched a lot of videos and talked to a lot of people too. I did think about doing a birth plan, like actually having things written down and all that, but I decided not to do that, just because after kind of thinking about it, I realized it's not really my plan, it's his plan. He's gonna come when he wants to, the way he wants to, the way he has to, you know what I mean? So I did read up on natural birth. I read up on some epidural things, and I also read up on a few C-section things, just in case things go wrong. And if I had to do a C-section, I'm okay with it. Mainly, I just really wanted him to come out and to be healthy. I mean, I had planned to go into this with epidural, helping with the pain, and that didn't work out, which is fine because we still got through it. I still can't believe I was pushing for 2 hours. To some people, I know that's super short, but to me, it felt like the longest 2 hours of my life. I felt like I was there for like 2 days or something. Oh my gosh. But I'm just so happy that it's done and over with. Would I do it again? Yeah, it's, you know, it's not as traumatizing as I thought it would be, but I'm sure if other complications came out, it would be traumatizing. I'm just very thankful on how everything went, because honestly, a lot of things could always go wrong, you know, so I'm very, very thankful that everything went smoothly and he's here healthy. So that is it, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I will be doing a postpartum update video really soon, probably next week. I'll go ahead and film it sometime this week so I can upload it next week for you guys. If you have any questions about that, leave it in the comments below so I can answer it. And yeah, love you guys so much, and I hope to see y'all soon in my next video. Bye!